titled John Cena's last ever Raw. Now this show was a banger. It was in Madison Square Garden, and they put all the stuff. This was like a perfect go home for Survivor Series. Yeah, it's not the go home show though. Next week is the go home show, but this show was just like, I was kind of on the fringe of watching Survivor Series right now. I was like, yeah. So, and start with you can't see me. You can't see me. So yeah, John Cena. He's like, I want to fight on my last ever Raw. And Dominic comes out and he's like, I want to fight you. I want to fight you, but not today. But Survivor Series, he's like, well, you're still someone I want to beat up. Why don't we have a six-man? Well, other events happens, and it's the six-man that happens straight there. And let me tell you, as someone who's not a fan of tag team wrestling, and I hate like six-man tag team wrestling because it's not even tag team wrestling, it's just six-man, so it's not even for belt. And I know sometimes there are trio belts, but that's just going on a whole waffle and everything. This match was fun. This match was fun. This match was fun. So yeah, people doing joint finishes, a 15 knuckle shuffle, and I thought John Cena was gonna do the 619 at one point. I mean, he did tease it with AJ Styles in that classic match. But yeah, this was just a fun match. And the faces win, so like John Cena, Rey Mysterio, and Sheamus. It was them against Judgment Day, which is Dominic, Finn, and JD. So then next we get, well, everything might not be in order, but I'm just pointing out what everything I know, right? So then we get Stephanie's about to do an interview, Stephanie Vicker, and then Nikki Bella attacks her and says, like they have a promo where just Nikki's talking, and then she's like, you don't deserve to be champion. I do because I've done so much in the women's division. And then we get on to our next segment, which is, I believe, Dolph vs Solo. No, it's Alexa Bliss comes out and says, "Hey Charlotte, you betrayed me. I tried to phone call you, you didn't." And then the Hills of Survivor Series come out, and then the faces come out, and then Charlotte comes out, and it's clear that she's on the team now. So last week on SmackDown, she said, "I don't want to be on the team because of Rhea," but now she wants to be on the team. So yeah, who's going to be the last member? That's what we're going to find out. Then we get to the not the open challenge. John Cena's last time it's now tournament. It's Solo Sikoa versus the mystery opponent versus someone who is here to show the world. He's here to show the world. Come on! Yeah, that's right. That's Dolph Ziggler. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler comes out. Here's a good shoving. I didn't think he was gonna win though. But then, because there was a time where Solo was booked really well, I was like, Solo's not gonna win, obviously. But this was like, I don't know if Solo's gonna lose. It's more than likely, but it's not confirmed, you know. So it was a good match, good showing for Dolph Ziggler. He lost. Really good Samoan spike by Solo Sikoa, probably the best one. So that puts that move over. So then we get to the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupree. And we get a total surprise. Now you could say, well, you could see this coming. Well, it's just because, like, you know, she's so new to the business. I didn't really expect her to be champion. I know she's beaten her 2 times, but it hasn't been versatile or hasn't been official count or submit. So it's like, technically she did win, but she didn't actually gain a pinfall or submission victory. But she actually won with the help of, let's light it up, AJ Lee. AJ Lee returned. And I thought this was just a one-time thing. It was a Palooza, like, culminating like that. But she's going to be back. She's probably going to be in the War Games because we are asked the second judge down. But Maxine Dupree and all her fans, like, you should be very happy. Like, she's done, like, very well in the opportunity she's had. And yeah, let's see how she is as champion. And then, yes, the next time, my time is now, fan. My time is now match, which is that boy bouncy Javon Evans versus Daringa Janaral Gunther, who's returning from SummerSlam. Now this match was really good. It showed, if you didn't know who Javon Evans was, it showed who he was, and you really got a good sample of that. I personally would say the Sammy match was like, wow. This match was good, but the Sammy match was like, wow. Like that Sammy match was like, that's a good first impression. This match was like, I feel like Gunther had too much control. And obviously that made sense. You talk about he's been a world champion, he's held the championship, and he's rumored to go far in this tournament or whatever people are saying. I don't know. I'm not going to listen to that. What am I saying? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it was a good match. Then we get there's a backstage statement where Paul Heyman's like, you're not gonna like who's the fifth member of this War Games thing. I'm like, okay, we don't know who it is. This could be obvious because of he's a Paul Heyman guy, probably, right? But anyway. So we get into the final segment, and it's Paul Heyman's scene come out, and then CM Punk comes out and he's like, hey, we want to fight. And then a brawl happens, and then the fifth man of Paul Heyman's team is Brock Lesnar. And then the credits go, the end credits, and like, okay, they're going to reveal who it is next. Your tribal, acknowledge me! So, yes, Roman Reigns. And the at the end, they say NYPD, they're being out, but I don't think that's true. And there were some celebrities in the crowd as well. Some of them had scuffles, but it was obviously meant to happen. And overall, this show was fun. Madison Square Garden shows have a reputation for being standout shows. This was a great show. So well done, WWE. And I'm really excited for Survivor Series because of what you've done. Now it's all up to SmackDown, and we'll see what happens from then. You will get an NXT review as well. If I can watch AEW in time, you'll get an AEW review as well. Thank you for watching. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, so this is gonna be like the views wasn't the same, but let me just not too focus on that. But yeah, just like if obviously the views are really well, I really want to continue with this, and we'll continue this until the end of the year, and into 2026. The views are like, if I get 1K a video, for me, that's like, okay, people want this. Obviously, that's just the supply and demand and everything like that. So yeah, I got that to say. I probably will cry when John Cena retires. The funny thing is, like, growing up, I kind of I liked John Cena, and then a bit is kind of like too strong, and then I was like, I liked Randy Orton and then other people, and this retirement one really changed it for me. It was kind of like at a certain point, it was just like watching wrestling. Like I tried to do it, but then it wasn't the easiest thing to do sometimes, and sometimes I had to take a break from it. Sometimes because of life reasons, other times because like 2018, 2019 time, that was kind of like where I took a break. Like when Kofi lost that way and everything like that. I watched AEW for a bit, and I liked AEW for a bit, but I put on that I stopped watching because I don't even feel I stopped watching my show as a whole as well. So, but anyway, I just want to say like this like journey, seeing John Cena like this whole journey and everyone he's interacted with and everything like that, and I don't really watch Peacemaker, so I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna have too much exposure to what he's doing outside of WWE. So I'm sure it's great because I know Peacemaker is season 2, but yeah, it's just gonna get kind of crazy. Like same with kind of Batista, like apart from Guardians of the Galaxy, and maybe some other films as well. I don't really know what he's doing. Like I don't know if Batista's in the film coming up now. It's just kind of like when watch you on a screen for like years, and same with sometimes The Rock as well. Like, I don't know what movie he's not coming up. It's like just when that's your kind of only exposure to them, and then when they start doing that because justified reasons, like they will know time to sue Hollywood and everything like that, completely justifiable. You're like, wow, I haven't seen you in a long time. They change their hair, or they lose weight, or they're gaining weight, and you're like, wow, how long it's been? So it's just kind of crazy when you think about it. But anyway, thank you for watching.